a huge market gap on Etsy, and literally no one is talking about it. Zero competition, and the crazy part, it's already proven to work because it's quietly exploded in the Christmas niche. So if you're watching this before February, you're early. And here's why this matters. I don't think this is just going to be a Valentine's thing. I predict that this trend is going to roll into evergreen niches as well as other upcoming big holiday niches all the way into 2026. I'm going to show you the trend, the proof, as well as how you can take one single design concept and scale it using AI tools right within Kittl, and how to list it with Printify. And if you're a member of my Etsy Trend Lab, you found out about this trend weeks ago, in time for the Christmas rush. Stay with me. This is one of the most wide open market gaps I've seen on Etsy in months. First, I want to show you exactly how I found this market gap, as well as the proof of demand. I used Etsy Radar, which, if you're new, is a Chrome extension and tool I've been obsessed with lately because it has helped me find market gaps and new and upcoming trends on Etsy. Going on to Etsy, I'm going to search for the keyword Christmas, which is a really broad, high competition keyword. If you want to follow along, I do have a link in the description. One of the things I appreciate about Etsy Radar is that they have a lifetime offer where you just make one payment, $67, and then you have lifetime access to this tool without a monthly subscription, which is one of the only really good Etsy research tools that I know of that has an offer like that. I don't know how long they'll be running this, so make sure you check it out below. Then I'm going to filter my search by star seller as well as physical items. Then in the URL, I'm going to change out the word star for best so that we can quickly see the best sellers with these keywords. So now that I have my filters applied, I'm ready to run Etsy Radar, which is a Chrome extension built right into your Etsy shop that allows us to quickly see our competitors' data. You'll be able to see data like their monthly sales, revenue, total revenue, and you could also sort by this data as well. So if I wanted to sort by the most sales, I could just click here and quickly see the items that have the most monthly sales. However, the data that I found most helpful for spotting new trends is sorting by listing age. So I come here and click here. And if the listing has just a line or a dash for listing age, that means this is a very new listing, likely listed in the last few weeks. And these are those types of listings that have a huge signal that they are in demand, especially since they're only a few weeks old. And this is where I spotted that new trend. For example, this has only been listed a few weeks. It's already made over $8,000 in revenue, and it's sold almost 500 times. And now for the big reveal, it is the 6-7 trend. Now you might be wondering, Angel, what on earth is the 6-7 trend? So the 6-7 trend is a trend that popped up on social media and is popular with kids and teenagers, as well as people who work with kids or have kids, like teachers and parents. This trend is absolutely going viral right now. Anytime kids hear the numbers 6 and 7 together, they stop and say 6-7 in kind of an obnoxious way. I don't really get it, but it's super trendy. It's actually banned in some classrooms, apparently. Let me know below if you're familiar with this trend, if your kids are saying it, or if you're a teacher or educator who's having to deal with it in your own classroom. Let me know below. As you guys can see here, this trend is just absolutely blowing up on Etsy, specifically right now in the Christmas niche. Just typing in the number 6-7 on Etsy, you can see a ton of listings with popular now and bestseller badges because it's absolutely going viral. Now for the exciting part. Going on to Etsy and searching Valentine's, you can quickly spot that there is no 6-7 here, guys. There are literally no cross niches with the number 6-7. It's a total open, wide market gap, which is insane. I know this is going to be big, especially in the digital niche, teachers apparel, kids apparel, birthday apparel. This is going to be huge. This is definitely an exciting market gap that you guys do not want to miss out on. I think that this niche is going to be huge with Valentine's Day, especially with digital products, as well as apparel. So I'm really excited to see what this niche is going to do. Next up, we're going to head over to Kittl, which is an AI-powered design platform created specifically for print-on-demand sellers. And what I love about Kittl is that they have tons of customizable templates that makes designing so fast and so easy, as well as a new AI tool called Smartboards or Kittl Flows that allows you to take one design idea. It can be a template, your own design, an AI design, and use that one concept as a launch board for lots of other different types of designs. If you want to follow along, you can try Kittl for free using the link in the description. So once you're in Kittl, you're going to go to the left toolbar and select templates. And this is something that I absolutely love about Kittl is that they have so many different types of templates that you can use, so you don't have to design from scratch, which is such a time saver. I'm going to search for Valentine's templates and scroll down until I find one that I really like. If I wanted to do something with this template, I would select use template and then say I really like this template, but I want to change the aesthetic. Maybe I want to make this more gothic. I'm going to select the entire template and then select smartboard. I'm just going to type gothic Valentine's aesthetic and then select generate. And then it totally changed the entire template so that it was gothic aesthetic. Now you can change colors, change it to other niches, change the words. It's completely up to you. So this really is an incredible way to scale your designs and to brainstorm. I want my design to have more of a retro aesthetic. So I went back to the templates and searched for retro checkers. I really like this design right here. So I'm going to select this and use template. Then I'm going to go through and change the text. And then I use the smartboard feature that I showed you guys earlier. And I asked it to change the template to a retro pink color palette, which it did, which I really like. And then once I'm happy with this, I'm going to select it and convert to image. And then once I've converted it to image, I can remove the background to make sure that it's transparent for a t-shirt design. I'm also going to change the title to 6/7 Valentine. And now I'm ready to download this to my device. I want to make sure that this is a high quality 300 dpi print. I'm going to optimize quality. Next up, we're going to head on over to Printify, which is a print-on-demand platform where you upload your design, and then when you receive an order on Etsy, they print and ship the product for you, leaving you more time to scale your business or simply spend more time with your family. So you never have to store or manage inventory or worry about running to the post office. And then next, I'm going to go to catalog, and I'm going to choose an apparel item. I think that this design would look really good on a t-shirt or sweatshirt. This is going to be really popular with kids' clothing, including t-shirts, long sleeves, and sweatshirts. The kids' heavy cotton tee is a really popular seller, as well as the Gildan soft style tee and the toddler's fine jersey tee. For this example, I'm going to use a Gildan 1800 sweatshirt for adults. So I'm going to select the unisex heavy blend. This is a really popular sweatshirt. It's a bestseller in my own shop. Then I'm going to select start designing. So once I have my design uploaded, I can go through and change the colors. Since the design colors are pretty light, I want to use a dark color to make the design really pop. I'm going to go to select variants. I think this would look great on dark heather, black, even maroon looks really good with it, navy, and purple. I try not to select more than 4 or 5 colors so that I don't overwhelm my customers with choices, which makes them less likely to check out. Then I'm going to select Save Product, and then I'm ready to publish this to my Etsy shop. Next, I want to share some ideas with you of other niches and markets that I think that the 6/7 trend is going to absolutely explode in this year. The exciting thing about this niche is that it is definitely going to continue into 2026 in upcoming holiday niches and evergreen niches. Also, keep in mind that next year is 2026, and so I think that this is going to be huge for the class of 26-27. I think the 6/7 thing is going to be a big running joke for the senior class. I would keep this trend in mind if you are designing for the upcoming senior niche. This is a great niche to get into because it's kind of an overlooked niche and often encourages bulk orders. I also think this is going to be big for holidays like Easter, Mother's Day, Father's Day, 4th of July, end of the year teacher shirts. I think smart sellers could find a creative way to incorporate the 6/7 trend into other upcoming niches like 100th Day of School, Reading Month, as well as evergreen niches. Let me know if you have any other ideas in the comments below. I also put together a free 6/7 niche guide, which lists some additional untapped niches that this trend really could explode in. Just type 6/7 guide below or grab it in the description. I hope you found this tutorial really helpful. And if you made it all the way to the end and are ready to tackle this market gap, type 6/7 below. Up next is a video where I walk you through a brand new AI trend that's absolutely blowing up on Etsy this year. See you all there.